Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and I think I'm going to work on this journal today. This is Sharon Gray's journal, and she has already spoke for it, so I think I'll work on it. And I'm going to be adding, I think I want to add this topper to it. I think that looks good with all of these flowers and this lace. Looks good on there. What do you think? You like it? I like it. But I'm trying to think if I want to put anything else behind it before I put this down. I kinda, sorta want to put a piece of this vintage lace behind it. I've been hoarding this because I have just a very little piece. Oh, I don't think it'll show. No, it's not big enough to show. Not unless I put, you know, put two pieces back there. One there and one over here. Alright, I think I can do it this way. I'm going to put two strips this way. And then I'll be able to get it all the way behind it. I do believe. I got scissors somewhere. And I'm just going to cut off a pretty good sized piece. And then what I'll do is I'll take this piece. See, this is all I have. I'm getting down to the end. I'm so bad about hoarding lace. You guys would not believe. Especially when it's old and, you know, this came off of a wedding dress if I'm not mistaken. And it's just, you know, I won't ever get it again. Somebody sent it to me, I'm sure, but okay, let's see. And it looks like it's handmade. I don't know if it is or not, but it looks like it is. Just make sure I get the right sides down here. Okay, I'm going to turn this piece around. I didn't cut them exactly straight, but that's going to be okay. The ends are straight enough. But I don't want it sticking out way, way too much. Okay, bring that on down. Okay, I've changed my mind. As we do. I think I am just going to put a piece up here at the top. Like that. Since I have this lace down here, I don't want to take away from this because I think that's absolutely beautiful. But this that I put behind it right here is so clear that you barely can see it. So I wanted a little bit of something else to kind of bring this photo out. So I think I'll do that. Put that down just like that. Now let's find some glue that will work. So I think I want it down right there. Don't move it, Edith. I'm going to try to put just some dots on here. I'm not worried about it holding down because once I glue that piece on top of it, it'll be fine. So I'm not going to run glue everywhere. I don't want the glue coming through. So I'm just going to do this. And no, I have still not got my Fabri-Tac in my Sugar Bell bottle. I tell you, if you use Fabri-Tac or if you use a glue that's in one of these harder plastic bottles and you have problems with gripping like I do, a Sugar Bell bottle is ideal. I'm telling you. Not just because I sell them. You can buy them somewhere else if you want, but they are made for this kind of stuff. Because I can barely grip these. They're so hard. And I have so much trouble with my wrist and hands and everything since I broke them off. But I can grip it when it's in the Sugar Bell bottle with no problem. There we go. That's exactly what I want right there. So I'm going to put this down. I'm going to go ahead and put it down. Even though normally I don't put anything like this on the cover first. But I wanted to get this down just so I could kind of see where I am. And I'm putting a good amount of glue because I want this to stay forever and a day. Right there. But I'm not gluing this down. I don't mind that being loose. I'm going to leave that as is. So all we're gluing is this part up here. I have to hold it up and look at it. See if I got it anywhere near straight. Now, I remember I lost a little bead right here when I was putting this down. So I have found one that I think in my collection. You know, I have lots of little beads. It's the same shape of this. It's a tiny bit bigger, but I think it'll still be okay. And it's got that iridescent look. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. I didn't have one exactly like this, so, and I didn't want to try to tear that piece off. But I don't think anybody will ever notice it. Well, Sharon might, and I will, but I don't think anybody else would. It's not, it's gonna look similar, it's just, there is gonna be a little bit of difference in the size. I don't know, you can probably tell, but I think it looks okay. I don't think there's a problem with it. Okay. Alright, I can put my little bling stash back up. Now that should be glued pretty well, and we will put some lace here to cover up our strings. We'll put a little bit of lace down through there. So, but I'll do that later. Right now, what I want to do is I want to put a pocket right here. And I thought about using some of this lace for the pocket. But then I saw this pink, and I thought about that, and then I thought about this piece. I don't know. I'm undecided about my pocket. It may end up being a paper pocket. I thought this was really pretty. The only problem is it's going on pink. Which I don't guess that's a problem, but what do we think? This is another vintage piece. You know what? I think I might put this down, but I think behind it, I'm going to put a piece of white cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and cut one for the back. And I know you may be saying, oh my goodness, she's going to put cardstock behind that beautiful lace. Yes. I think it will make it look much better, and it's going to make it sturdy. You know, I've done this before. I did a whole video on using cardstock and other things behind your lace to make it stronger if you want to use it for pockets and things like that. So, and I know I won't remember to link it, so you guys will just have to go find it. Alright, now let me find, okay, I think that's the front side. Let me find a piece of cardstock that I could put behind that. Well, I didn't have to go very far. I had one in my drawer. So what I'm going to do is mark how wide I want this. I don't want it too wide because I don't want it interfering with my fold. I mean, tell us the truth. Is there a right way and a wrong way to do a journal? I don't think so. I think you do it like you like it, or if you're commissioned, you know, you'll do it like your person that commissioned you to do it. But you know, I just don't think there's a right and a wrong way. I try to do them as if I was doing them for myself and things that I would be happy with, and then hopefully my customers will be happy with those too. So far, I've not had any complaints. Right, let's cut this little piece off. Now, these are just going to be just flat pockets, because I don't want to have to worry with having a little pocket that sticks up any at all. Okay, now this lace, being so vintage as it is actually kind of a stretchy, and it's longer on one side than it is the other, or on one end than it is the other. So I'm going to stretch it, and if I can't get it the right width, which I think I did, yeah, we'll glue that down just like that. I'm not so worried about it, you know. I'll tell you something I am going to do, though. Let me grab my ink. I don't think that's my Victorian Velvet dauber, but we're going to use it. I don't know where my dauber for the Victorian Velvet went. I'm going to put some ink around this white piece of cardstock. And this is supposed to be a little bit more pink than what it is, but this dauber was up there and my other one's gone, so I don't know. I figure Brooklyn's had a hold of it. So we're just going to use this, no problem. Now the reason I did that was so that I wouldn't have just white sticking out up there when I put this down. So you'll have that little bit of pink in behind it, and that's okay with me because we've got pink everywhere through here. So we're going to glue this down. Guess what? You guys reminded me, and I remembered to fill my glue bottle last night. As a matter of fact, after, oh, let's see, probably 7 or 8 years, I actually got a new art glitter glue bottle. I have always been just refilling that same one, and that glue has been with me everywhere. It's been with me to Texas, to Tennessee a few times, to Georgia, on 2 cruises, teaching. It's been with me all over. So I thought, well, it's time that I just, you know, bit the dust and bought me a new one. So I went ahead and pulled one out of inventory. And Melina was like, when I was getting, she was like, Mother, what are you doing? I said, I am actually getting me a new glue bottle. So see, I got a new glue bottle, a new topper, everything. But I still have my Old Faithful here. I'll finish it up before I start on the new one. But yeah, that one, I mean, you can see how it's worn, how it's all worn off, because I have used it like crazy. There, that worked. Trim that a little tiny bit right there. And then we can put this down. So the glue bottles, if anybody asks, yes, they last forever. I could have kept using that one, but I figured since I am on YouTube and I am advertising our glue most of the time, then I should show a good bottle. But I'm going to keep my other one. I won't throw it away. It's been through thick and thin with me. Okay, there is that one. Oh, I like that. Looking in the camera, I really like that. Now we can put something here, and I'll probably come back and put a flower or something there, but I'm going to let it glue down really good first. Then I'm going to flip back here to the back. Go ahead and get my book weight here. And then we'll go ahead and put this one down. See if I need to stretch it. I think it's pretty well stretched. Gonna ink it up a little bit, just so that that white doesn't show all the way through. I don't mind it showing through a little bit, and you could always ink down here too if you wanted to. I just want the white to show a little down in here, but not necessarily on the edge. All right, yeah, glue that down like that. So what are you guys doing today? I am filming this on Thursday, the day that I will actually be putting it up. Today would have been my mom's birthday. She was a June bug, as my daddy called her. He called her his little June bug. She was a little bitty, like 5 foot, maybe 5 foot at the most. Cherokee Indian. And he was like 6'3", so he called her his little June bug because she was born on June the 1st. But I never forget my mom and dad's birthdays, even though they've both been gone long time. I woke up in the middle of the night last night, or what little time I slept, and I was thinking about her birthday today. Dad always liked to have a big celebration for her birthday. He would get all the family and the extended family and everybody over, and we'd eat outside, have picnic stuff outside. And then his birthday is July the 3rd, so Mama called him her firecracker. Oh, me. And he they had the family reunion for the Swaders. That was my maiden name. They had the family reunion on his birthday in July. So there was always 2 big celebrations in June and July. And us kids loved it, you know, because we got to eat all kinds of stuff. And we had, you know, all different kinds of desserts and all that stuff. So we loved it. Alright, let's just start embellishing. We'll come back and do something with this later. Now I have pulled out some embellishments that I think will go with this. Some of them are actually from the same collection. So I'm just going to kind of go through and see what might look what. Now I know that this collection has little rabbits in it, but we're going to treat it as spring because I think there's only maybe 1 page that says anything about Easter. I think it's this one. But we're going to treat this as a spring. Well, there's one, Easter greetings. So it's going to be our spring journal, a spring journal. I don't know if I want that there or not. I want something a little bit smaller, I think, to start off with. I think I like that with this. I like how that looks together. And this is one of the, I don't know why I'm using this glue. This is one of the pockets that I call expandable pockets. It's got the tabs on it. So you can put a little bit more in these than you can just the flat pockets. Okay, yeah, that'll look good. And then a nice size tag in there. We shall go on. And when Sharon gets it, if she had rather, you know, dress this up as something else and then cover up anything that says anything about Easter, she can do that. It won't be hard to do. There's, like I said, there's few places and it won't be hard to cover. I think we might put that there. And that's the little CD case that we made last week. I'm going to close this up so I'll quit using it. I think we made it last Friday on our Friday Fun Day. Friday Freebie Fun. That is so hard to say. Why did I name it that? Now I left that, I only glued it on 3 sides. I left the top open so we can put a tag back there too. Alright, right here, thinking about putting that on there, and then it would still flip and you can write on it, but it'll be a little tag and a pocket. It's got a little pocket in it, but I need to put something back here if I'm going to do that, because that doesn't cover all of it up. I'm just going to grab a scrap here and we'll put that down there. So I think, unless something else comes up, Thursdays might be my day to work on journals, like different embellishments, different pockets, things like that for journals. Because I have quite a few now that are ordered, and I need to have a designated day where I'm going to put them together. Because if I don't, I'm going to get really, really far behind. Let's see. That's got that little piece up there, so I'm going to need to try to cover it. So I'm going to go up a little bit, and then I'm just going to tear this bottom off. Doesn't have to be perfect. So if that's okay with you guys, let me know. I won't be just sitting here, you know, doing the same thing over and over again. I'll be doing different kinds of pockets and different kinds of tags and things like that. But I just thought it might be a way for me to kind of catch up, and then for you to learn more too, hopefully. I mean, a lot of you probably know a lot more than I do, but some people are new to this game, and they're like I was when I first started trying to learn everything. Okay, I've got a little battery flashing at me here, so I'm gonna finish putting this on, and then I'm gonna change my battery, and then we will be back. Right, we got that battery changed, and now we are ready to put this on. Now, someone asked me, how do you store your ephemera? How do you decide what to pull out to start decorating with? All of that kind of stuff. So I'm fixing to show you. I'm fixing to another thing that my kids hate for me to say, fixing to. I'm about to show you what I store it in, and then how I go about pulling things out to see what looks good where. Now this we made the other day, and then there is the tag to go in there. I need a little tag for here, and I thought, why not just use one of our little jars? So I'll put that down in there. So that one is finished, and then you can flip it out. You can journal on here or do whatever. Got that done. So here is our ephemera storage tool. You can see I can barely get it in shot. It's nice because it sits on your desk. It's not real wide, and it's got all of these little dividers in there. Now I have already pulled my ephemera out that I think will work with this one. I have another one of these up there that is jam-packed full. But as you can see, I've already pulled ephemera out that I think might go in here. So all of that was in there a little bit ago. So that's kind of my process. I don't know how everybody else works. I kind of have to have it out on my desk so I can see it. If I see it, I know that I need to use it. But if I don't see it, I forget to use it. That's my problem. Let's see. Ooh, I think I like it over there better. Could put it over here, but I think I like it here. Now these are from Rhonda without an H on Etsy. I'm not sure if she still stitches those or not. I got those from her last year. And anything that has the colors, or, you know, like this, to me, that looks springy. It's got some of the colors in it, then I use it. I'm not going to be so picky that I think it's got to be from the same collection, the same stuff. I'm not that picky. Now we do need to decorate our little bag, but I think we'll come back to that. Right now I'm trying to put pockets in where I need pockets. Okay. I don't necessarily want to do anything there. I want to put a pocket here. And let's see what kind of pocket it might be. We could do a little wrap around. I don't mind that with that because this has got, it's kind of a purplish pink, and that is too. So I think we might do that, even though it's a little bit smaller than our page. That's okay. I don't mind that. We did these on a video too. Everything just about that I'm putting in here we have done on videos. I don't think I even have any ephemera that's been given to me that I'm putting in here that I know of. I may have to change that in a minute because I'm not 100%, but I haven't seen any so far. Oops. Crooked line. This is why I like making ephemera up ahead of time. I have people that say, well, I don't like to make it up ahead of time because I don't know exactly what I want. Well, I try to make it in general so that it will go with just about any journal that I make. And there's some, of course, it's going to be a specific color that you're not going to have the ephemera for and you're going to have to make. But if you make more of a kind of an in general ephemera, then you will have something that works. Well, I'm going to skip the center. I'll come back to that later. Right now I'm not going to worry about that piece. I'm going to put something on there, and I think it's going to be an extension, but I'm going to wait a little bit. I want to put, I think, something right here. Alright, I think this one I'm just going to clip on. So I'm just going to clip this one on here. I'm not going to glue it down. It's a little envelope kind of thing that opens up. So we'll clip it to 2 pages, just 1 page. So then we'll put a pocket here. I think we might just put this little pocket here. This is just a little pocket that we made on one of our Friday freebies. Since we got this little girl over here. Then I have to come back through and fill all these with tags and put lace on and all kinds of things. It makes it really nice and chunky. I like that flower with that. It doesn't show a lot with this bag there. We may end up cutting that bag off. I think I'm going to put it down and we'll worry about what we're going to do with the bag later. This is just made from a junk mail envelope and then one of our Friday freebies. We make a lot of stuff in our Friday freebies. A lot of things that can be used in your journals. This is from an old postcard that I gave in the freebies, and you flip up and you've got a pocket here that we will come back and put a tag or something in there once this gets glued down well. Okay, let's skip over that for now. See, that says best Easter wishes, but you could cover that up if you wanted to. Now normally I put something on here just because I like on one side of it I like to put something on there, but I don't know that I'm going to this time because I haven't really seen the right thing yet, unless this is it. Well, I kind of like that with that. The green with the green. This is a pocket. And this was one of Rachel's challenges Roxy Creations. This was one of her Friday weekly challenge. Just to make this. Just made out of an old book page, some scraps, and then a Tim Holtz flower there. And then we've got two pockets. We've got a pocket up here, and then we've got a pocket here. And we'll come back and fill those in a little bit. So then this side can be left like it is. And I'll probably put something here, but I think it's going to be a side tuck or maybe a belly band or something. I don't know. I'm going to leave that one. Some of them I do leave and I come back to. If I flip to it and it doesn't strike me that minute about what I want to put down, then I'll leave it and go on through and then come back. Okay, let's see. Nope, that one doesn't work. That one would, I think. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. That one will be a waiting one. I'm not going to put pockets on every one of them. Sometimes I get carried away and I put too many pockets. Let's see. What do we think about that one there? I kind of don't mind that because this is an old advertisement and these are advertisements. So let's put that one there. And then there are times when I don't have enough ephemera made and I'll have to go through and make some pockets and tags, and usually I never have enough tags. I don't know why. I must not make a lot of tags. Do I make a lot of tags? I probably don't make enough. Okay, so that, and then we're to the second signature, and I'm just kind of glancing to see if I have something that I think would look okay. And then sometimes, you know, things just don't hit me and I have to just go completely out of it and go back through. It's just one of those things that you have to think about it for a while. I love that piece of paper right there. It's tore. Okay, I hope you saw me glue that down, hopefully. I looked up and my camera was off and it said my card was full. I may have forgot to delete some things. Oh, let's see. Nope, not that one. Not that one. And this is one of those little tag pockets that we made the other day. That might be good there. One of those. I've got more, so let me see which one might work better. Oh, I think this one might work better. It's got that green in there and that. Or that one. Oh, it's got to be that one. Okay, let's put this one down. Now, this one has the picture and everything on both sides, so what I'm going to do is come out just a little bit so that when it flips, you can still see that bird. So let's do that. Let's just put a little glue down through here. I'll have to keep an eye on this. Evidently, I have all my cards full, and I have 5. You know, I forget to delete things sometimes. Ooh! I like to drop that all over me. Okay. And then we'll have a big tag in there. But I like that. We'd still see our little birdie. I think I got it crooked. Is that any better? Yeah, that's better. Okay. And then we have all of that writing space there. Now here I'm thinking about just a belly band. And this is some of those belly bands that we did the other day that we just covered. You know, I had the paper in my scraps and all we did was cover the back of them to make them a little bit thicker. So I think, since this is the right height for this. I'll put this down as a belly band, but I'm going to put a little bit of something on top of it. Even though this paper's beautiful and it doesn't need anything on the top, I think I'll do a little bit. So what about some of this? It won't cover it all up, but wouldn't that look pretty? I think we're going to do that. I'm going to even this end up a little bit. Okay, Cindy, I'm headed your way because I'm running low on lace. When I say low, that means I only got like 15 different spools, so. But I need more lace. I actually have a couple of my bobbins that are empty. I need to fill them up. Told you I hoard. And I love it. I love lace in any form, any fashion. Oh yeah, I like that on there. Yes, I love that. And then it's got where you can tuck something behind it. I don't know, we'll probably put, you know, these are those that we made on Rachel's challenge. It's got all kinds of goodies in there. I don't know what we'll put behind it, but we'll figure that out later once it dries well. Now this had some really cool writing on there and we didn't bother it. I didn't take it off. It's from 1925, I believe that's what that means. So I'm thinking that we need something on here, but I don't want to cover that up, so I just want something that's maybe down at the bottom like that, because that's got some old handwriting on it too. Yeah, I definitely need to have a session of making tags. I make pockets a lot, but I need to have a tag making session. It's just about everything over here is pockets. And I think I want something on this side. Got this little piece that we made yesterday, actually. See if it fits. It does. I don't know about it wrapping around that side though. I'm not too crazy about that. Well, I don't mind that. Now this piece I didn't make. I don't know where this come from. I don't mind that with those colors, and it does kind of stand out since it's inked. But I'm going to put a little bit of something else on it too. Ooh, I like that. And it kind of goes with all these leaves and things on this side, so let's try that. Where's my pokey tool? Are you buried? And I think, let's see. Oh, it might go. No, it goes this way. And it's almost like a little speech bubble, so maybe that statue is talking. It's a little bit weird, isn't it? Statue talking. Let's see. I also have these little tabs that we made, and then some little paper clips that we made that we can put on. Yeah, so we'll clip some of those on through here too. I may not do it on camera. I may wait and do it next week. Yeah, here's a little, that could be covered if the person who's receiving it doesn't want it to say Easter or whatever. And I love that, so I'm definitely not going to cover that up. I could put a little something right here. Just trying to see what pieces I have here. I forgot how this little piece works, so let me open it and see. Oh, it's the expandable where you've got the journaling at the bottom and then the little cards here. We also made this on our video. Let's see if I glue that down there, there, there. It'll still open up, but I don't think I want that there. And these are some postcards that I made. So I'm not going to put the ones that we put the backing on in here as a pocket. But you can always use postcards as your pocket too. And we made these just from a piece of paper. That's not a real postcard. I think I want to put that there because we have a little postcard over here. Which one? Oh, maybe a smaller one. I like that one. Yeah, I have the video on that too. Just any videos that you want to see on my channel, if you'll just go to my channel and then click that little hourglass, the little search thing, and you can just key in a word like postcards or Friday freebies or anything like that, and those videos will pull up. The playlist should pull up, but I can't guarantee all that because YouTube changes so many things that some people say, well, when I did that, it didn't pull up. And I can understand because they do change things on us quite often. Let's see. I might want this one there. Oh yeah, I like the green with the green. Got a little piece here pulling up. This is the same as that. So we're going to glue down through here, across here, and then up this way. And that'll leave another little pocket behind this. And then when it opens up, you'll have pockets on the inside and then a journaling spot too. Then you can still get that off because we didn't put any glue there. I like that. Alright. I'll probably do something with my pages, my book pages later. Right now I'm not. I'm just kind of going through and filling up some other areas. Let's see. Would that work on there? No, don't like it with that side. What about this one? Oh, kind of like it with that side. So this is what we made, I think, last night. I made these. Let's see if it fits this page first. It's a little bit big for that page, so I don't think I'm going to be able to use it on that page. But it would look good there, wouldn't it? We'll have to do something different there. We could put it on this one, I guess. See what's back here. I like to see how it looks on both sides before I decide if I'm going to put it there or not. And actually that page is a little bit long for it. So you know what? We may go back and put it on this one and just let it hang. It's not like it's going to fall off. I mean, I'm going to have it glued. But it's just a little bit larger than that. That's a book page. What do you think? We get away with it? I think we can. We're going to. Then we can put our little charm on here. Okay. See if we can get this down without making a big, big mess. Okay. That'll work. I don't mind that. And I like it with that page. So we've got a tuck here, and then we've got a little pocket here, and then what I'll do is up here, when all of this glue dries, I'll punch a hole in there and put a little charm, a little bub clip with a charm on the end of it. Whoops, Edith, watch what you're doing, girl. I'm gonna tear it off before you even get it made. Hanging my big fingers in it. Okay. I'm gonna skip that for now. And that one. And let's do something here. What do we want to do there? Well, I don't think I want to put another one of those there. We could do just a pocket. Just a little pocket. This has got purple, and we don't really have purple on this page, but we do have purple in here. So I don't mind doing that, as long as I've got purple somewhere. Or we could do the blue. Oh, I think the blue. Okay, and I'm going to punch a little pull in the top of this. Just so that you'll recognize it as a pocket. Okay. Alright, we got that page. And I think I'll put a little pocket here, and then that may be all of the pockets that we put on right now. And then I'm going to find some journaling cards, and we'll come back through and do... Then I'm going to find some tags, and we'll come back through and start filling things up with tags. Not today, but we'll do that. And I think I might put that right there. This is made with a vellum. Well, it's made with one of these little bags that you put the silverware in. Okay, and that has got a little tag in here. We just need to put something on it and then some seam binding in it. Cute, I like that. Okay, and we also need to make our big tags for the back, but look, it's starting to fill up. I love that. Love it. Okay guys, I think that's it on this one today. We'll come back and finish it off with tags and clips and lace and all of that kind of stuff next week. Probably next week, unless I have something else that comes up. But we will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And Sharon, your journal is getting finished. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.